Why the incoming of Dujon Sterling will do wonders for Jamaica. This is the video that you all have been waiting for. And guess what? I have the news to share because Jamaica, we need him. We need him. We need him.
Excited, to be honest. Going into every game, just happy to be playing and having the manager's trust.
You did move into that midfield role as well. What was your reaction when the manager first brought that up with you as being an option?
I was fine with it, but for me it was just like learning as I go. So every game I'm learning how to play the role and how to improve on playing that role.
Welcome to Premier 7. I am your host, Ryan Nelson. I hope that you all are having a wonderful day because I have some good news for you, the Jamaican fans. The topic is all about why the incoming of Dujon Sterling will do wonders for Jamaica. I have some news to share on the player, then I will take a small talk on his profile and his strengths and his weaknesses. And before I close the show, I want to talk about why Jamaica need this player. To let you know that in recent days, I have done a video on Jonathan Rowe, the maestro that Jamaica needs to scout. That video received some good commendations in regards to views and also likes. In that case, I want to point something out that stood out to me massively, and it was a comment that was being shared by Skipper Tone. He said that, brother, we don't need wingers, we need CDM. In that case, I just want to say that it must be understood that I am impressed that Jamaican fans and football enthusiasts are becoming more knowledgeable about the importance of football based on players and position. And in that case, I know that this man in Dujon Sterling is a talent that Jamaica has been doing some research on, and possibly he will be that man that can make our midfield transform. Of course, if you are a big supporter of Premier 7, continue to watch, like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel because when you do so, it motivates me to continue. All right, so with no further ado, let's jump right into the news. And the news was being shared on One Football. Rangers Dujon Sterling rewarded with stunning Jamaica call-up. This was a news published on the 29th of March 2029. This is massive news for Jamaican followers. We can see here that Dujon Sterling has been handed a shock Jamaica call-up for the Copa America starting in June by way of his parents, who hail from that part of the world. The English-born utility man, 24, played for England youth up until the under 20s, but hasn't received a call up at senior level. Unsurprisingly, given the standard of the players since 2019, his last youth cap. Now, I want to let you know that this news is very important because his parents are of Jamaican descent and it is very difficult for him to break his way into the England team despite this player being a bright talent. This is a part of the news that will wow Jamaican fans. It says that, but the Jamaica call up is one he is said to be very, very keen on answering, and this would eat deeply into Rangers' preseason preparation. Although, of course, with the Euros this summer, he might not be the only Ranger player away on international duty. Jamaican fans, this is the news that we should pay keen attention to because it is factual. And to note that Dujon Sterling is keen on answering such important call up, Jamaica will be happy that one player out of many is willing to change or switch his allegiance in representing a nation that wants to go up and up on another level in the FIFA rankings. So I just want to say to you right now that this is good news for Jamaica because there has been some back work that has been done by those in charge of the national team. And to have a player like Dujon Sterling in, it will be an upgrade for us not only for now, but for the future. Dujon Sterling, by way of a flashback, is a player that is currently playing for Rangers. Rangers is the club that he's currently playing for, having been a representative of Chelsea way back in 2017 to 2023, and he had some loan spells at Coventry City, Wigan Athletic, Blackpool, Stoke City, and now the gem, one of the most important player in the Rangers squad. So based on the details here, we can see that this guy is a winner because he has won several trophies. And that is something for which I am happy to see. So for Mr. Sterling, this guy this season for Rangers isn't playing bad at all. Certainly, he has made himself be known on the scene and he's playing quite decent for the team. Having seen right now that he has started in 24% of the starting 11, 34% in terms of minutes, and 1% in goal participation. I don't want for you to say that why is this guy not playing so many games? There's always a reason. He could be injured. It could be a case for which the coach is making some tactical decisions and want for his player to be fit and ready for big games. So the thing is, remember, I mentioned earlier on that this player has won numerous things for Rangers. And the thing is, Coach Clement will be furious that his key player is on the radar to play for an international club in Jamaica for the Copa America. This will be a good experience for the player. So as you can see, Mr. Sterling can play numerous positions. Is mainly known by many persons as a right back. Also, he can play as a left back. But the key thing, this guy can play in the CDM role or the DM role, a role that Jamaica struggles with. And for him to be thrown in that position that he mentioned that it is for him to learn, he doesn't find it as a problem to play in the midfield that is a tick in the box for Coach Al Grimson. With this player, he is quite young, but he is a player that you have to be keen on because he doesn't have that attitude problem that you will be wondering about. So we see here that Dujon Sterling has played in numerous positions, but we want for him to be that main man or that upcoming player to take over the DM role in the midfield. His strength is that of being very strong with through balls. The key thing about this player, based on his playing style, is that he likes to play the ball off the ground and he likes to play the long ball. But guess what? A player who have the versatility and the flexibility to play in numerous positions is something that we have to understand that guess what? Even though he likes to play long ball, he is that player who can adapt. We have done some experiments in regards to positional changes in terms of tactical decisions and player being placed in different positions. We know that Mr. Lowe is said to be a centre back, the main partner with Ethan Pinnock. But we went ahead to put him in the CDM role, for which he has played well. in the games against Canada and the game against the United States. But the thing is, squad depth is very important. And we saw whereas Coach Al Grimson has experienced players playing in the DM role, but it may not be the hands on decision that he wants to make. And because Jamaica is doing some back work on getting in a Dujon Sterling, he will be that man that we want to play in the midfield. Having him as a DM player would be instrumental because coming into Jamaica's system, he will learn our culture, he will adapt to our culture, and because he has the right attitude, that will improve our squad. Because then again, he have the experience in playing in different clubs on loan, and now being at Rangers, he's that key player, very young at age 24, that the coach used as a main player in his squad. So having him playing in the DM role for Jamaica and then having that squad depth, it will have benefits for us as Jamaican fans. Because remember, we want for him to be a part of the Copa America. And I believe that if we get in him from an earlier stage, it would be easier for us to transition into the Copa America and then into the World Cup qualifiers. The news have been shared, and I want to just point out back to you the importance of why the incoming of Dujon Sterling will do wonders for Jamaica. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. It's time for me to go. Take care and goodbye for now.